welcome to the Team Mojo Zoom, you guys, where we do this every Monday night, unless it's a holiday. I think that's Memorial Day and Labor Day are the only Mondays.
What are holidays?
Exactly. Every day's a holiday, right? Excited that you guys have joined us. It is the beginning of the month. It is, what, June 6th or 7th or something like that. So we're a week in already. We've those of you that have been around with us, we've already seen our very first monthly delivery. If you're not happy with what's happened, go check out your problem orders. I guarantee you guys that we're able to help those people that if their order didn't go through, that you signed them up last month or the month before. But we're excited you guys are on here tonight. We have jam-packed call. We're going to get this party started with Pastor Bill Nissen. I know Pastor Bill has got some great things happening on his team. And you guys, let's give it up to Pastor Bill. Everybody, high fives.
Pastor
high
Bill.
Hey, guys. Hey, we're gonna be celebrating some rank advancements here in a minute, but I tell you, this is what it's all about, right? Is seeing health and life transformations. So, Leila Capper, are you there? I saw you earlier.
I'm here.
All right. Well, I want everybody to get to know Leila Capper. First time I met her was we had Nick Sarnicola over for an event last September, and she had only been in at that time for about a week? Was that right, Leila?
I've been in there for 10 days.
Yeah, and how you had lost like 13 pounds in like 10 days or something, right?
Yes, I did.
All right, but now we've been walking with her and we've been cheering her on for 8 months. Leila, share with everybody what's happened just recently.
I am down 101 pounds.
Woo! Yes! 8 months, 101 pounds. What has that done for you, Leila? Just tell me, what has that done for your life, just to see that transformation?
It's giving me back my energy that I need, especially with 4 grains, and I definitely need that. So I can't do a whole lot with walking or physical exercises, so it's been basically the shake that's been helping a lot.
Awesome. So you're able to do more with the grandkids. And I know we're not done, but boy, we got a big chunk of your goal done. So I am so proud of you, Leila. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Everybody just give her a big shout out again. 101 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And the next one I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hand us over. Mikey Bonassa, are you here?
Yes, I am, Bill.
All right, take it over, and let's introduce one of the new regional directors in our team.
So we got Albie, who I think is on here somewhere. He messaged me, said his microphone wasn't working. Can you hear me, Albie? I don't know if he's on here or not.
Go ahead and share your story.
Albie came into the business. We got off to a really fast start. We plugged him into the Drive to AD run. And he followed the system. He did what he was told. He ended up knocking out area director in his first couple weeks, and he didn't slow down. I mean, we were only halfway through the month, and he had some crazy momentum going, and we just kept rolling with it. And I don't want to steal all his thunder. I don't know if he's on here. But he ended up hitting regional director in, I think, 32 days, something crazy. So, yeah, it was a pretty crazy month for him. It got off to a great start. And I know he's chasing equity now, so that's our next focus.
All right. So congratulations for a great month, Mikey, and for Albie hitting lead director. Back to you, Tony and Rhonda.
Awesome. Congratulations. I love it. I love hearing the stories. 101 pounds down. Do you think that's probably changed your life just a little bit, you guys?
No.
There are people out there literally praying for this company. They're praying for a solution. And the only way they're going to find out is if we open up our mouths and we tell them, right? We give them, like Tony always says, just get a shake down the back of their throat.
Jam a shake down their throat. Jam it down there.
So you guys, you know that it tastes good. I mean, it's crazy that it tastes like cake. And, and then obviously we have the vegan superfood. So for people now to say, oh, that's too sweet, I'm like, okay, great. Here, this is the one that you're going to love then. So no excuses whatsoever. And congratulations for I'll be hitting regional director. And I know that Alita is on the line with us and has our shareholder, Brian Veneri. So I'm going to turn it over to Alita.
Hey guys, so tonight we get to congratulate Brooke Robinson. She's out of Northwest Arkansas. She's been with Visalis for almost a year or so, and she actually has achieved the rank of area director. So we want to congratulate her. She's been doing an amazing job. Brian and Stephanie have mentored her the entire way. She is a personal trainer. She does an amazing job. She wants to transform everybody's lives, and she's super passionate about it, and they're all giggly and excited. So let's hear from you, Brooke.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys, I just feel honored to be on this, and just like Alita said, I couldn't have done any of this without Brian and Stephanie's encouragement and advice and wisdom. I've been on this now for a year, and it took off pretty strong at the beginning, and for what it's worth, it's starting to take off again. And so this is my friend Kim, who has also kind of come on as a promoter, and so she and I teach together at a gym. Yeah, it's just been really fun. I don't know if like summertime rolls around and people are a little more apt to try the Vice shakes, but for whatever it's worth, whoever was talking about praying, I can definitely say that's the one thing that I'm just rolling through it. I mean, just taking leaps of faith and trying to just go with the flow and live into it all. And so, but I've learned one thing, that this is definitely a team effort. So it's not just me. It's this awesome team that we're in, and I definitely feel honored to be here with you guys. So thanks.
Awesome. Congratulations. I'm waiting for Tony to unmute us. Brooke, first of all, you're so beautiful. And look at those eyes. I could not stop looking at those eyes. And I could tell that you guys are all giggling.
My dad. I think I'm mostly a man anyways. You can thank my dad. The son I always wanted.
I love it.
Well, we love it. Congratulations. I can't wait for you to get that Vipad and make a video as you're opening it, flash it shows everybody. I mean, we've got to get those videos out there. So you guys, I'm so excited. We also have maxed out at 100. Yeah! Woo! We have 100 participants tonight on the Team Mojo Zoom, you guys. We haven't done that in a couple of weeks. And so we're excited that everybody got on there. So I'm going to turn it over to one of my best friends, somebody I've gotten to know very well for the last 4.5, 5 years. Actually, we started working really closely together in the last 2 years, and he is somebody that I turn to all the time for comp plan questions, and like literally knows everything inside and out about Visalis. He'll bring things to me that I had no idea about, and I will get those answers for him. But you guys, I'm really excited to bring on Ambassador Clinton Keller. Clinton, I know you've got a couple of people. You had some rocking things happen last month. I definitely want you to talk about the last 48 hours of your business in May, because it was phenomenal. It was epic. I was watching and just and at the whole time like going, how does he do this? How does his team do this? So over to you, Clinton.
Well, thanks, and you said the key word there, team, because none of that happens without a team. And we have the best team, and Team Mojo is the best team. In case anyone hasn't told every single person on this line, we are by far the coolest bunch of people on the planet. Just in case you were wondering, I can feel it. I can feel the Vias and the Vias family. It is unbelievable right now, and we need more cool people like all of us to get on here. So we have multiple Zooms with 100 people on it. So it was a team effort, and when you come together as a team, you can really move mountains when you have that belief. We put in over $25,000 of volume between the last day of the month and backdated. We broke over 4 area directors and a new shareholder all in the last 48 hours. So some people, they like to throw the towel in when there's a day or two left, man. That's when we start cranking, because that's when the belief is high, and we got lives to change and people to talk to. So it was absolutely incredible, but it does not happen without an amazing team of just good-hearted, go-getters, and then that's what we have on our team. So it was phenomenal. But what's crazy is what we're going to do in June is going to make that look small. So we have some exciting times to come. But out of all the victories, there's a couple of real special ones, and one that I want to bring on first. as a brand new area director. And this lady, some people give the excuse of, well, I don't have enough time. I've got some kids. I got to run them here and there. This lady has 7 children. 7 children. And so she's been with us for a little while, but when she got involved in the Drive to AD program, and I'm telling you, the light bulbs went off, and she could not be stopped. And she, area director, I'm not taking any more of her thunder. So Jewel Klingworth, if you are on the line, people want to hear your story and how you do it with a freaking colony living in your house.
Hey, Clinton, before she comes on, it's a big deal when the Guerreras, who I think have
They're 5.
like 5, but they're all like within 5 minutes of each other. And
Look on
Ashley's like,
face.
7? so come on, honey. Congratulations. I'm sorry. I love Ashley's face during that. Come on, honey.
Jewel, are you out there? I know she was on. All right.
Search for her in the chat. I don't think she's on.
Oh, she probably got locked out because we maxed it out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. It's a good thing we broke more than one story because we get to talk about somebody else.
I am on our 712 number. I do have it. So if anybody needs the old, Mojo number or whatever, we can post it in here. Let people know. Maybe she can log on that way and talk.
Perfect. And I'll tell you what, and if we don't happen to have the pleasure of her getting on and telling her story, definitely hit her up on Facebook, send her some congrats. What she did was pretty darn remarkable. And I know that she's running for a brand new buy, drive luxury car this month. So we can all encourage her on that journey. But another extremely special, probably one of the most special stories on Stephanie I's team also crossed last month. And this gal, when you talk about just the epitome of what Visalis stands for, team player, big heart, finding her purpose, making a difference, loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. She's been with us for over 4 years. And I can't even begin to tell you the things that she's gone through in her business and her life. It's one of the most amazing, inspiring stories ever, but she's stuck with Stephanie and I the entire time, over 4 years, through the peaks and the valleys, kept the belief because she knew what she was doing was changing lives, and she was $15,000 away from a brand new equity owner 48 hours out. Do you think she gave up? Absolutely not, because that's not something she does. We put in $15,000 in the last 48 hours and crossed her as a brand new shareholder. Guys, I'm not going to take any more of her story, and I know that Cassie is on because I can see her big smile right there. And Cassie, with that, go ahead.
That sounds like a big deal coming from you. Really, I don't know what to say. Clinton kind of said it all. I've been with the company, obviously, for a very long time, and have believed 100% in the product. And I think that I was very comfortable for a long time just earning a little bit of income and helping people. And something really changed, and it had a lot to do with some things that Tony said to me at a dinner with Blake Mallon a little over a month ago. And then Blake spoke very frankly with us about a sense of urgency, and it just kind of clicked with me. And the next day, put together an ND thread with Rhonda and Tony and Clinton. And you guys, there's the thing. They didn't put one together. I did. And I said, this is what I know my team will do with no effort. So what do I have to do to produce the rest of it if nobody wants to run? And then they gave me a game plan, and then I just ran like hell. Really. And honestly, towards the end, I think a lot of people didn't think we were going to pull it off. I, however, was like, we did not come this far to quit, so I don't care what it takes for doing it. And we did it. And I'll admit, this guy had a lot to do with it and what he brought to the team, and being able to help 3 people run to AD within about 48 hours was just an amazing feeling. Amazing.
Absolutely incredible. What a story. So you guys heard it there, loyalty pays, and kind of what I heard there is that one person, one phone call, one contact can change the direction of your entire business. So with that, right back over to you, Mr. and Mrs. Mojo.
Well, we're excited because, you know, there was a couple of times in that little group feed that we were just going back at it, right? And I remember, Cassie, I remember Tony going, I mean, just, it was just so funny because he was like not letting up on Cassie no matter what. I mean, you know, there was a time there, Cassie, we were like, well, maybe. And Tony's like, no, we're going for this. And just like, you're right. And we just got all fired up, you guys. And I just watched them go to work. And, you know, it was just phenomenal when you really put your mind to something, whatever that is, right? Mm-hmm. And you gather the people that are going to support you in the very beginning, like she did. And we held her accountable, and it was done. And I've known Cassie since she was like in kindergarten, you guys. And we go way back to Prescott Elementary in Lincoln, Nebraska. And when she came on board several years ago, I was just so excited because I thought, you know, I felt like, you know, we were family because we've known each other for so long. But I really have seen her just flourish. I mean, like, it's just amazing the leader that she's become and the person that I love to be around and that I love to work with, and the work ethic like no other. I mean, when she said that she's got these goals, these dreams, these aspirations, she knew the crusade that she was on, and she gathered everybody together and said, we're going to go get this done. And she did it, you guys. I'm just so proud of it. And I cannot wait for her to get that voice note or that phone call from Blake, because I know it's coming real soon, because he does that. And then just to also get to see you go to Chicago with us for the equity shareholder meeting. You know, like, you guys, this is the last month. If you are wanting to make that run and you're wanting to get there, you know, please allow us to, you know, to help you and support you, because we have another 21, 22 days yet to get that done. And it's very possible to be able to watch what they did. You guys can get that done. So I know that Clinton has some other really important information. I don't know if you have anybody else, but just, you guys grab a pen and a piece of paper and really wholeheartedly take some notes on what Clinton's going to talk about for the next 5 minutes, and then Tony will end it before the vision call, because it's really, really important that you guys know exactly how critical it is to open your mouth and what you should be doing if you haven't already done it. So over to you, Clinton.
Awesome. And before I open this up, I'm going to check one more time, because I just got a text from Jewel saying that she is on and her phone speaker was all acting weird. So Jewel, are you on to quickly share your story before I lock and load on opening the month?
I'm on now.
All right. And if you could speak up just a little bit, your little soft, quiet, sweet voice, I couldn't quite hear it.
Okay. I'm going to try to be loud.
There you go. I like it. Authority.
So I started last year, and I got my kit free like right away. That part was no problem, but I just my business just sat there. I just wasn't really doing anything. I didn't really get any promoters, and just kind of sat there. And then we went to Florida, and I heard about the AD class, and I was like, well, it's a new iPad, and my kids took over mine, so I want to get one. So I joined that class, and I followed everything that you guys have told me to do, and I check in with Bobby all the time. I check in with you guys all the time, and that was all it took, was just following those steps that you were giving me, and it just pushed me further and gave me all the motivation to go after everything I have, because I don't have free time at all. I mean, I have 7 kids. My daughter's a soccer player. We have 800 things going on every day, but I want my business to grow, so I just made it happen.
That is amazing. It's 7 kids. I can hardly handle 2 dogs, let alone 7 kids. So I can't even imagine having 7 kids. But I heard a couple golden tips in there in case you guys missed it. She said she was just kind of doing her thing, going along, getting a couple customers, having her own transformation, by the way. She has completely transformed the way she looks, which is amazing. But she said, I went to Florida, which was our last national event, and got inspired, heard the stories, felt the heart of the company, and then she heard about this Drive to AD program, and then she's like, you know what? I need a new Vipad because my kids took mine. This sounds great. Mentorship from the top level people with exact action steps to take. She signed up. I still remember literally to this day signing her form, getting a picture taken, and saying, I can't wait to get you across the line. And what do you know, through the Drive to AD program, she went from basically 0 to area director in a little over 2 months. So congratulations on that. Your story is more inspiring than you know for all the people out there with children and the people that sometimes use their why as their why not. They need to talk to you, some of those 7 kids. So absolutely inspiring. Thanks for getting on. And I'm going to hit just a couple things here before I turn it back over to Tony to close it out tonight before our amazing vision call, which you're not going to want to miss, the massive announcements there. But guys, it is now June 6th already. So a lot of this stuff I'm going to talk about, I'm hoping that you've already locked arms with the person that is mentoring you, your upline, and you've got a lot of this done, because opening the month is by far the most important thing you can do for you and your team. I can tell you one thing, you're never going to end the month where you want to be if you don't open the month how you're supposed to. And that's where everybody gets behind, is they don't open their month right, and all of a sudden it's halfway through, then they scramble, and then they start decreasing their goals because they feel like they're running out of time. So the most important thing you can do right away at the beginning of the month is open it. And a couple steps you can do that is, first, celebrate your victories. Guys, don't forget that we're a company that likes to party. Celebrate the victories. Throw them all over social media. I want everyone on the planet to know how many victories that we had and how fun we're having and everything that's, all the success. Celebrate every victory. You can't over celebrate a victory, guys. Let them know, from the brand new, someone that just got a discount on their kit, to a new rising star, to a new, area director, whatever it is, celebrate a victory. I don't care what that victory is, celebrate it. And then on the flip side, and I know that not everybody's always going to get that victory from when you set those goals, so you have to console your defeats. But here's the thing, it's not a bad conversation. Console your defeats, re-engage, reset your goals, because guess what? Even though you didn't reach your goal, you made progress. And making progress is always growing in the right direction. So it's not a negative conversation. It's, hey, I know we didn't get this done, but look what we did get done. Look how much further you're along starting this month, going into next month. Let's reset your goals. Let's re-get a game plan, and let's rock and roll. So celebrate your victories, console your defeats. You've got to set your own goals, guys. You have to set your own goals. You could never accomplish a goal or reach a goal if you never set one. You have to know what you're shooting for. So set a very specific goal, something that's measurable, something that's attainable, something that's realistic, and it's got a timestamp. That's called SMART goals. So, those are they have to be that way, and that's what you're going to have by the end of the month. But if you get it set at the beginning of the month, and then what you do is you find your runners. Who on your team this is their month, because it's not everybody's month all the time. Sometimes people have 2-week family vacations. If I call you up and I say, hey, do you want to go get into your buy, drive, luxury black car this month? And you're like, I would love to, but I'm going to be in Jamaica for 2 weeks, or I'm going to be out of the country for 2 weeks. It's not your time to run, which is no big deal. But you have to find the people that want to go run, that has a calendar that is able to go run and has the desire to go run, and then you have the commitment from them to go run. So you find your runners, and it's not going to be more than 2 to 3 people. Trust me. The best of the best, Tony and Rhonda, the best of the best in the company, can only run a handful of people. So you guys pick 3, pick 3. And then what you do is you book your calendar out from there. You always book it backwards. You have a blank sheet of paper, a whole big calendar. If you don't have it, get a calendar. And then what you do is you fill in your non-negotiables, whether that's, a birthday party for your kids, or a wedding, something that just, I have to have that day off. I can't do anything related to buy. Mark those off, and then fill the rest. Fill the squares. when's your challenge party? When's your challenge hour? When's your challenge group? Then you call into your runners. When is their parties? Fill them up. Their challenge hours. Fill them up. What are the local events? Is there a market-wide challenge group? Is there a market-wide challenge party? Is there a local success training going on? Is there an RST? Fill those out, and you just work backwards, and you book that calendar, and then you rock and roll from there. But you have got to lock arms with the person that you're running with, someone in your upline, because you can't do this alone. You have to have somebody with you for that accountability, for the fun factor, for the motivation factor, to help you out, because you can't be everywhere, but your team can and the system can. So you've got to open your month. I hope that you guys have your calendar booked. I'll leave you with one tip. Full calendar equals full bank account, and a full bank account equals lots of lives changed. And that's what we're here for. We're going to go change people's lives physically. We're going to change them financially. Guys, you're the coolest group of people on the planet, and we need more people like you, so we got to start telling more people about what we got. So with that, let's go open our month if you haven't done it. And I'm going to turn it back to you, Mr. Mojo, for some closing thoughts before we all rock and roll over the vision.
Awesome. Clinton, great job, brother. Opening month, you guys. There you go. Clinton's a master at doing that. I'm going to spend just a minute or two more with you. Number one, we have a vision call coming up next, so make sure you're ready and prepared for that. Put everybody away, because there's going to be some big announcements to help rock your summer. Summer's hot, you guys, so make sure you get on the vision call there. Here's 4 things I want to leave with you. Number one, Cassie, like Cassie said, you guys, she made a decision. So you need to decide what it is that you're going to do this month. You need to make a decision, and then you have to stick to that decision. The second thing you're going to do, you're going to have to surrender. You guys, you're going to have to surrender to the system, to the process, to the people, to the leadership, and just trust, which is the third thing. You just got to trust that we know the play, that we know what we're doing. You guys have created 5 millionaires in the last 4.5 years. There's 92 people that have earned a 6-figure income in Team Mojo because they trusted, they surrendered, they made a decision, but they did also what they did is they executed. You guys, you have to execute. This is not going to happen by osmosis. You're just not going to wake up one day, congratulations, you're a shareholder. You guys, it takes you growing. I don't even call it work. It takes you going out there and really understanding what the process is and going out there and doing it. Because literally when you're changing people's lives, you guys, it's not work. When you're waking up every day with a purpose, you guys, it's not work. I've not worked a day in 10.5 years with this company. I do this because I love it, and I'm passionate about watching people grow. But you got to decide, you got to surrender, you got to trust, and then you got to freaking execute on that play that we're going to outline for you. And you guys, the rest is easy. The only difference between me and you is I got a few more years behind me. I got a few more people I've talked to. I got a few more no's. I got a few more yeses. I have a few more people in my funnel, and I've been doing it over and 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 over for 10 years. You guys, y'all can get there. We got a half a year left for equity. Go get yourself some. Go get yourself some. We will support it. We will help you. Until then, you guys, this time next week, we'll pack it out again. Team Mojo, the fastest growing group in the company. Congratulations, everybody. Every victory was big. Everything you did, every customer, every box of buy bites you sold was big. You changed somebody's life. Now let's go make a decision. Let's surrender, let's trust, and let's execute. We'll see you guys on the vision call. This call is officially over. See ya! Peace!